the one to watch, Dan.
You know, they really need Michael Brantley to turn it around. It's been a tough goal for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
Now from the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, he's a really good hitter. And when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rocket back up towards 300 like expected of him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Here's George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
George Springer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Polanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he's set down 1 away.
Batting second. Center
Ready
fielder,
now, Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
batting third.
Here's
Right
Nelson
fielder,
Cruz now. No one
Nelson
aboard for him,
Cruz.
and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, number 11. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Number 11.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Number 44.
Standing in now, Alvarez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Robinson Chirinos, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in. Is that in? At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Miguel
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6. First baseman.
Now batting, C.J. Cron, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Altuve.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. Castro has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit, then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Castro gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. One hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's in there for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Nope. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jason Castro is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Ready for another chance. Number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley, a base hit in his first trip. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So striding in, Alvarez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit hard up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strike. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Right fielder number
Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough. Keep it fair.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Correa scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Through 4. Still tied. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
From the stretch. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they get to Force over there for the first out. And I'm not sure what that guy's doing out there as he gets forced out at third by an outfielder. Man alive. Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Reddick is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a
underhanded flip, throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set, and the pitch. Softly on a line to third. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brantley.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
1-0 pitch on the way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter number 9, second baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Designated hitter number
Now
5.
at the plate, Jonathan Scope. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Greinke steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Alvarez. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Astros lead it.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Ready for another chance. Alvarez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 1
And
and
smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The second baseman, number 27.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Byron Buxton now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
The count's 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Riding in once again, George Springer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Miguel Sano.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Eddie Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eddie Rosario becomes out number 2 this inning. C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. Bregman gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no run. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Michael Brantley. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Sano is over, makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Alvarez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Jose Bautista will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jose Bautista will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
57, Ryan Presley.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Will Harris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Will Harris.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. In is Bautista, but this gets down a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got two runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with one away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away. Here's Byron Buxton now, and with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins strand a pair, still down 3-0. A shot there at St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the ninth inning in this one. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
On the ground to the left side. To his left, Sano throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Batter number 1, shortstop.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder number 4.
Standing in, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air out to right. Cruz is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Eddie Rosario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line drive to center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is